Hi students, today we are going to discuss one chapter we already started, the natural vegetation of India. In that chapter we already started differentiating important facts of the natural vegetation regarding India, and we already discussed about the, perhaps you can see over in my background, that is the types of the natural forest, natural vegetation, their location on the map, and also we discussed the tropical evergreen forest and rainforest, and we also discuss about the tropical semi evergreen forest, tropical semi evergreen forest, also their characteristics. Today we are going to discuss the another topic in the same chapter, that is the tropical moist deciduous forest. So moist deciduous forest can be found over that different parts of India. Perhaps you can see this area. So what are the climatic conditions required for the moist deciduous forest? Perhaps you can see that is the annual rainfall must be, you can say, the 100 to 200 centimeter. Mean annual temperature of about 27 degree centigrade, and the average annual temperature relative humidity of 60 to 75 centigrade. Okay, so this thing we have to discuss. Springtime, between the summer and dry season, what are the characteristics? Perhaps you know these are the vegetation that are shed their leaves in the particular time or particular periods of time, that is the springtime, okay, and early summer, that the sufficient, because of the sufficient moisture is not available in the soil. Okay, the general appearance is the bare is the extreme summer, and tropical moist deciduous forest presents irregular to top story 25 to 60 meter. Okay, heavily blasted, you can see the watershed, you can see the fairly you can find over there. Okay, and also there is occupy the much larger evergreen forest can be found over there. What are the distributed area? Perhaps you can see that is the that's run to the western ghats surrounding the belts of the evergreen forest, that can be seen Manipur and Mizoram. Okay, hills of the eastern Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh, Chotanagpur Plateau. Okay, most of the Odisha and parts of the West Bengal and Andaman Nicobar. Okay, so this thing we have to understand. This provide the valuable timber teak, and main species are the sal, teak, laurel, rosewood, amla, jamun, bamboo, etc. It is comparatively easy to exploit, and because the less rainfall and the not dense forest. Then come to the tropical dry evergreen forest. Dry evergreen forest that can found in which area? Tamil Nadu. Climatic condition, what are the rainfall within the 100 centimeter. Okay, these are the rainfall found over. Mean annual temperature is about 28 degrees centigrade. The mean humidity, it is about the 75%, and the growth of the evergreen forest is such a low rain as a bit of the strange. And what are the characteristics? Perhaps you can you can see the height of the trees at the 12 meter, okay, with the completely canopy, and the bamboos and the grasses not copsiceous, and you can say the and the importance are the jamun, okay, turmeric, neem, etc. Most of these trees, perhaps you can say, that is the you can say the agriculture, and clear the for clearing for the agriculture. Okay, tropical deciduous forest, perhaps you can see tropical deciduous forest, there the annual rainfall is 100 to 150 centimeter. What are the characteristics? That are the similar to the moist deciduous forest and shed their leaves in the dry season. So this thing you have to, and major of this, you can say, that can grow in the area the comparatively less rainfall area. They represent as a transitional types moist deciduous forest and wetter site. Okay, so this thing forests in the drier side, they have the closed but the uneven canopy, and so somehow canopy composed of a mixture of a few species of the deciduous rising to a height of the 20 meters. Undergrowth enough, you can say that there is a permission. What we can found this type of Kanyakumari, Rajasthan, okay, except Rajasthan, and you can say the Western Ghats and West Bengal. An important species like the excelwood, rosewood, okay, then come to common bamboo, red, sandal. So these are the main vegetation we can found over there. Okay, so this thing we have to understand. Second thing, perhaps you can see, that is for this forest are suffer overgrazing and forest fire certain time of the year, mainly in the summer season. Okay, so these are the area, perhaps you can see there, you can find the tropical deciduous forest, okay, tropical dry deciduous forest, tropical evergreen forest. So this color showed the tropical evergreen forest, light green is shown as per you can see. Okay, so these are the area, there we can find the dry, tropical dry evergreen forest. Okay, so this thing we have to understand. Tropical evergreen forest you can find over some portion of India as well. So this thing we have to understand. Second, you can say that is the littoral and the swamp. Some you can say the forest, they can be survived and the grow is the fresh as well as the brackish water, means the mixture of the sea water and the fresh water, that is the brackish water actually, where the salinity you can say the very high, you can say the 0.5 to 35%. Okay, so this should be per thousand actually, per thousand. So that should be occurs in this occurs and in around the deltas and estuaries and creeks prone to the tidal influence, delta or the tidal forest. Littorals, okay, forest occurs at several places along the coast. Okay, some forests are confined to the deltas, to the Ganga and Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri area. Dense forest also found in the mangrove forest in the Sundarban area in Bangladesh, in the southern portion of the Bangladesh, that is known as the Cox's Bazar, and India it is known as the Sundarban area. So these are the area where we can find the swamps and the littoral forest as well. Okay, Sundarban is the delta where the predominant species is a Sundari. Okay, then come to the another thing, perhaps you can see, that is the timber. What are the timber we can find there for the construction purpose, for the building purpose, making boats purpose and etc. species you can find in the Sundari, agar. Okay, then rhizopterza. Okay, then come to the screw pines, canes, palms. So these are the trees we can find as a if you want to see the map on the where we can find, perhaps you can see Krishna, Godavari, Kaveri river. Okay, so there you can see the coastal area, you can find this color, you can see the green color, perhaps you can see littoral or the swamp forest, southern portion of the West Bengal. Then come to the Odisha near the Chilkarek. Okay, then come to the Tamil Nadu is here, and the West and Andhra Pradesh. Okay, these are the area, and some portion you can find Gujarat. So Gujarat is also famous for the littoral and the swamp forest. Okay, so this much for today. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching this video.